What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Gold Rush the game. Now, today we're going to be mining this small strip here. We're going to be digging it out, and we're finally going to be running some dirt through our wash plant. So let's get right to it here and, dive right on in with the excavator and see what we can get. So we got most of the overburden, or rather all of it off, and that left us with a little bit of um, not so great gold left on it, so it's not perfectly done, but it's good enough to mine in my opinion. Um, I don't think we really need to get it perfect per se, but as good as possible. And the dozer did an okay job. I mean, it did plenty for what we needed it to do. It just I don't think the dozer is something I'll be using to do much more overburden clearing, just because of it's a little bit slower for me. I'll probably end up using just the excavator itself and doing it that way. So, but anyway, like I said, today we're going to be running this stuff through our wash plant finally, and working on our first clean out on this claim, just to see. We want to see how the gold's going to be here, and let's see how easy it is going to be to mine, because so far it looks like this claim could be very simple to mine. So I'm hoping it is. It looks like it's not going to be too bad at all. So we will find out though, and like I said, we'll probably end up running this claim in the next leaderboard event just to see how it goes. I mean, like I said, we don't necessarily have to shoot for another number one spot, but we do always want to get a top 10. I mean, that's going to be the goal no matter what in every one of the leaderboard events. We're always going to try for a top 10 spot regardless. So now, I don't think top 10 would be too hard for us to get, whether we played on this claim or the Nighthawk one. So I think top 10 is an easy goal for us to achieve. Now, I'm not saying we are for sure not gonna go for the number one spot, but what I'm saying is we're gonna make sure we at least get top 10 for sure. So that's the plan anyway. And again, we'll have to see what happens as to if we go for anything more than that. But we almost got our first load here ready to go. Now, I don't know if we can hit all the way down to the bottom with this thing, but I do think we ought to at least get very close. So I guess we'll find out here as we go. One more scoop and we're good to go. Now, I'm not digging perfect. I'm not digging in a hurry like I would for a leaderboard event. This is just nice, slow, easygoing kind of stuff. So I'm not gonna rush it. Just gonna take my time and enjoy it, and we'll get her done one way or another. So we got to come into the wash plant from right over here. So turn around right here for now. Kind of got to get used to how this one's set up versus the Nighthawk claim, so it's going to be a little bit to do, but alright, we'll just throw the parking brake on just for the hell of it. I don't think we actually need it on though. Alright, now we can get on out here, and let's go fire this bad boy up and turn the water on. Come right on in here. I'm just going to turn everything on because, I don't care too much. Same with like during the leaderboard event. I just throw it all on and let her go. So I'll make sure it's functioning well. We'll watch for the dirt to come out of the conveyor and go from there. Alright, so that part of it looks like it's running good, nice and smoothly. Can we see the numbers from up here? Oh yeah. Alright, that's kind of weird. Oh crap, we forgot to put buckets in. the duplex jigs. Whoops. I knew I forgot something. Let's grab our truck and get a couple buckets here. My bad. Oh yeah, always forget something, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. At least we caught it now. So yeah, I knew I'd forget something. It's always got to be something that we forget. So let's. How many should we get? Um, let's just get 14. Yeah, that'll do for now. It's not gonna be perfect, but it'll do the trick. Oops, we're on top of the bush. Come on. Whoops, get up here. So we're gonna do a little bit of digging on camera, and the majority of it I'm just gonna do off camera, and then the video after this will be our clean out video. So I'll get like the rest of the buckets and everything. And oh, you know what? We forgot to put one in the nugget trap too. Well, the nugget trap's not a big deal to start with, but whoops, we need the 3 of them in there. So glad we caught it now. That could have been a big mistake for us for sure. Come on. Yeah, I knew I was forgetting something. I just couldn't think of what it was when I was putting the wash plant together. I was like, God, I know I'm forgetting something. What is it? And yeah, well, sure enough, that's what it be. Buckets. Yeah, I knew it was something. I just, for the life of me, I just could not figure out what it was. And I sat here thinking about it, and I was like, I know there's something. I know there is. Yep. Oh well. It happens. No, it's not too big of a deal for us. Like I said, we caught it pretty quick, so it's not the end of the world, but still it's not something we wanna mess up on like our leaderboard event. So get these all thrown in here real quick. One more there, and then we got to chuck the 3 of them up in that sluice box there. So oh, buckets are on this side. That's interesting. I forgot it's flipped around from how it was on the last claim, but whoops. Alright. One more to go. Alright. Now we're good. So I don't think we forgot anything else, but now everything can run. And yeah, everything's working good now, so alright. Get back here in the dump truck, and let's head out and get some more dirt. So it's just going to be a short little digging video. And like I said, I'll get the rest done off camera so we can do a clean out. But we're going to, I don't know how much of a clean out we're going to get from these 6 tiles. If we'll get 3 or less or more, I'm not 100% sure. But if we get less, we're just going to go with what we got for now. And alright, right like that. Good enough. Alright, let's get back to it. No more mistakes now. No more. Yeah, I have a feeling these should be pretty decent cleanouts. I mean, they're probably not going to be like our best, but they ought to be really nice numbers here. Oh, we got quite a ways to go. Whoops. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit deeper than I was thinking. Don't know if we'll touch bottom. I don't think we will, but that's okay. That way we'll be able to get the end loader out here and scrape up the bottom and make sure that the end loader is still functioning right. So that's the bottom from where we're at. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if we'll hit the bottom. It's probably gonna be close. We'll probably be, if we don't, we should be within about a meter, I'd say. But let's keep this going. Get her all dug on out. Like I said, I'll do the rest off camera. I just wanted to do a short little digging video, get a couple loads dug out, because I didn't do a whole lot for digging videos during the leaderboard event. And I know some of you wanted to see it, but there just wasn't the time to get it done with all the clean out videos we were doing. So I think what we'll do for the next leaderboard event, though, is, with the exception of like anything that's like relatively important, we'll probably stick to doing one clean out video a day. Now I don't know how big the clean out's gonna be, but we'll probably stick to doing just one clean out video per day, and then you know, like, especially with the beginning of the game, we're gonna have a lot of videos coming out like relatively quick to each other, you know, because we're gonna be going from the hog pan right to the tier 2 and then right to the tier 3, and probably get at least one good clean out done on the tier 3 the first day. So you know, there's gonna be a lot to do the first day as far as videos go. Then after the first day, though, then it should kind of sink into a normal schedule until we're ready to get off that claim. So oh wait, no. Day 1's also gonna have the drilling too, so I might just skip the drilling. I don't know. It's a long ways off. I don't think they plan on having the next event until March. I'll have to do some looking into that. Okay, I don't like how the dump truck kind of freaked out when you're dumping dirt like that. On the Nighthawk claim, I'd go to dump dirt, and all of a sudden my dump truck would be about this far out from it. It'd just get like tossed out of there. So I wasn't a big fan of that. I lost. Now this was like the last part of the event that this started happening quite often. I mean, I was losing half loads of dirt several times a day from that, and I don't know what exactly caused that. Maybe I was off to the side too much, and the bed of the dump truck was like what do I want to say? It was like colliding with the edge of the hopper. That's the only thing I can think of about that. I'm not 100% sure otherwise, but that would be my thought as to what was happening, because it happened quite a bit. I dare say we lost probably a clean out's worth of dirt at least, and the last couple days from that. So I don't know. Like I said, that's probably my fault. Getting over a little bit too far with the dump truck, and it was colliding. But yeah, that kind of That was no good for us. Oh, it's gonna be a bad scoop. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it looks like this stuff is all gonna be pretty solid, good stuff. I can't wait to see the clean out from this. I just can't wait. So ought to be pretty good, that's for sure. Pretty good. Now, if this is more cleanouts than I think it is, because it might end up being that this is about a cleanout per tile, give or take. We might just end up doing this as 2 cleanout videos, because I don't want to, you know, it's not like we need to smash out as much as possible. Right now it is the off season, so it's just kind of relaxed mining, no pressure, no need to hurry, just kind of taking our time and relaxing and waiting for the next event. One thing I forgot to mention in the last video, there is one piece of equipment I would love to see in the game, and it's something that they should not lock behind the DLC either. It's a fueling truck. So instead of having like the trailer or the big tank, it'd be nice if they put in like a big fueling truck, like what you'd see as like your home propane delivery kind of truck thing. Something about that size. So the tank on it would be bigger than your fueling trailer, but it would be, a lot smaller than the big fuel tank. So I think that would be really cool because, the fuel trailer doesn't last long enough, and when you're out mining like this, where are you gonna put a fuel tank that can reach the whole length of this? I mean, you'd have to be constantly scooting it along. On this claim, it probably wouldn't be too bad because it's mostly flat. You could just hook chains to the truck and drag it around. But, like on the Nighthawk claim, that claim is like all sorts of, jacked up on the surface, so it wouldn't work too well on there as far as dragging it around. And it's just more of a quality of life convenience thing than a necessity. But it's just something I'd like to see. That'd be really good for mining. So we're within 2 meters of the bottom now. We might hit the bottom. Starting to get a little bit dark out, but that's okay. I'll be mining the rest off camera, so I don't care if it's dark or not. I'll mine through the night, but I'm not gonna make any videos when it's dark out anymore. We'll save that for when we have to make them in the event, because there, you just kind of take what you can get, and you're in for a time crunch, and money's important on there, especially like the pretty much first 2 seasons. Money's pretty important, and then after that, money don't matter. Your first 2 seasons for mining, money's important. But we're filling up pretty good down there. We should be, I think that's like 37% or something like that. So it takes roughly 5.5 loads. So I normally go with 6 full loads, and then the first clean out is ready to go. So I'll get all the mats washed and all that sort of stuff done off camera. I'll just be showing the clean out after this video, or the clean up of like, the 3 clean outs. So get this back into position. We're gonna do a little bit more digging, not too much more, because like I said, it's starting to get dark, and I don't wanna, and I hate dark videos. Honestly, I should just get some damn light trailers and get them set up, but maybe I'll do that. But maybe before or after I make this episode, I'll go get some light trailers and get them set up out here and around the wash plant, and then we'll get this sucker all lightened up. But like I said, I'm not too worried about mining through the night. money is not very important to us in the off season. So we have, you know, just over $3.75 million. So, you know, we have enough money to last us till the event comes around for sure. So there's no need for us to concern ourselves with money too much anyway. And plus, once we actually start, oh, hey, I think we hit the bottom. Ah, there we go. So we are actually going to be hitting the bottom. That's neat. Don't know if I really want to be though, because it's gonna take a toll on these teeth for sure. And unfortunately, when it like uh you know, it shows through the dirt and you can't see, um you kind of gotta guess where your bucket's gonna hit as far as getting that stuff out. So, no, it looks like we did a good job there. I'm not gonna worry about cleaning out the tiles 100% perfectly or any sort of stuff like that. But, you know, I am, what do I want to call it? Greedy about my gold. I want to get as much out as I can and leave as little behind as possible. Yeah, we'll probably end up leaving a bit for the end loader if we even decide to, you know, if we even decide we gotta bother scraping it out. So, gonna get this sucker turned here, and we're gonna finish out this dump truck load, and then we're gonna call it a video. Like I said, I'm not gonna mine while it's dark with you guys on camera. Once we get some light trailers set up here, maybe then, but for right now, absolutely not. It just looks too crappy. Even right now, it's starting to get to a point where I just, you know, I don't feel comfortable showing the video this dark. I know I don't like to see dark videos, so I'm pretty sure you guys don't want to see it either, because it probably doesn't look very good. Once it starts to get dark, it just kind of like, you start having difficulty seeing stuff, and then you're like, well, you know, this just kind of looks shit. I'll just say it just kind of looks shit when it gets dark. So we're gonna hurry up and finish this sucker out, and then, like I said, we'll end the video there. I'll get light trailers set up off camera probably before I even finish doing this, doing the digging here, and that way it's all good to go for next time. Because, you know, regardless whether we mine just during the daylight or not, we're always gonna have to deal with like rain or some sort of weather crap like that. So no matter what we do, it's gonna be dark at some point. So we might as well get the light trailer set up. Might as well do it. And then we don't have to worry about the lighting from there. But yeah, the thought of the mobile fueling truck like that would be awesome. Now, I kind of had a goofy thought about making like my own makeshift one. I was wondering if it would be possible to like get one of the big fuel tanks up on top of the dump truck and get it to stay there somehow. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Just get to drive around a dump truck with a big fuel tank on it to fuel up all your equipment and stuff out here, like the excavator, the end loader, all your light trailers. That'd be pretty neat, but I don't think it would work, but who knows? We might have to try it just to see. But we'll dump this load here, and then we'll call it a video, because like I said, it's dark, and I don't think you guys want to see it, and I know I don't like to show it as much as possible. So get this backed right on in here. Dumps away. Alright guys, so that'll do it for this video. I hope you guys are enjoying these videos. If you guys are enjoying it, make sure you guys smash that like button for me. Comment down below You know, what are your thoughts so far in the season? What else would you like to see? What do you think of that mobile fueling truck idea? Do you think they should put that into the game? So let me know your thoughts on that. I'm curious to hear from you guys. So don't be afraid to comment. Don't be afraid to comment at all. And as always, guys, if you guys are enjoying the videos, make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel and you trigger those notification bells so you guys know when my videos come out. So thank you guys so much for being here, and we will catch you guys for the next video, which is going to be our clean out video.